Since once again it's a really nice sunny day, I decided we're going to start off this year's sunflowers. But I don't plant the sunflowers that grow to 9 feet tall, and I'm quite sure that there's some people out there that can't accommodate a plant of that size either. I grow these ones, and they're a dwarf sunflower called sunspot, and they grow to between 2 and 3 feet tall. But the heads on the flowers are between 10 and 12 inch in diameter with nice big green foliage. Very attractive to use as a border plant. You can put them in containers, let them grow in there. You can also plant them in your greenhouse or outside your greenhouse. They're going to be very beneficial because they're attracting bees, which is then going to pollinate your tomatoes, your cucumbers and anything else that needs to be pollinated, as well as looking really decorative and not too over facing with them being that dwarf variety. Let's not forget that in 2 days it's the start of spring. This Sunday, first day of spring, so everybody is gonna get giddy because it's been a long time coming, we all know that. So I'm going to start off by filling one of these trays with compost, because I'm going to be planting 40 today, and then I'm going to give them a little bit of extra protection until they germinate, and I'll show you what I do. First things first though, I'll get some compost in these little pots. So now we've got all these pots filled up, we'll get them watered in and then we'll sort through the seeds. So before we go any farther, we want to make sure that this compost is really watered well, because sunflower seeds have quite an hard shell, and there is a couple of ways that you can sow these seeds. You can sow them direct like I'm doing, and I'm going to try and keep them moist until they germinate obviously, or you could soak them for 4 to 8 hours in water to soften that shell, and then wrap them in some paper towel and leave them in that paper towel for about 3 days, and during that 3 days those seeds will sprout, and then you can carefully put them into a pot. But that's going to take you 8 hours of soaking and then 3 days waiting, wrapped in a paper towel. So I tend to just direct sow them, because I grew these sunspot dwarf sunflowers last year and I just did it like this, and they worked out perfectly fine. We'll have a look at seeds first. So obviously sunflower seeds are quite big, which is the reason why I tend to put them in these 6 centimetre pots, as I do cucumbers, melons and courgettes, because when they germinate they can be quite a big seedling, so we make sure they've got enough room. And all I'm going to do is pop one seed on top of each pot, and as you go through them you may come across some that look like they've split or they're very flat. Make sure they're plump seeds, because if they're really thin then they may not germinate. So I'll just get on and finish this. So there's all the seeds, 1 per pot. That's all we need in this pot, just 1. Don't try and put 2 in, because they don't like root disturbance. So if you grow 2 in 1 pot and then try and separate them, 9 times out of 10 you're going to kill 1 for definite, and then you could even lose both, so it's not even worth risk. And people usually sow these around April time, mid-April, but if you've got somewhere to keep them that's warm in a greenhouse, plus the extra cover that I'm going to show you what I do, then you can start them right now. As I said, first day of spring on Sunday, and we all want to just get started. So let's get started and just provide them with that extra bit of protection and you'll be perfectly fine. So now I've popped all them in there, I'm just going to poke them down with a pencil. Not too deep. And always check bottom of your pencil, make sure your seed's not still stuck to it. Just going to poke them down about a centimetre, because they are quite big seeds. This is also something really great to get your kids involved with, because obviously they're going to get excited when it comes up and they see this huge sunflower head on a dwarf plant. And they're also very easy to grow. So now we've done that, I'm just going to cover them over with my fingers. So now we've done that, I'll show you what else I do. So I've got a few of these kicking around. You might have some, you might not. But if you wanted to use something like this to help your plants germinate faster, give them that double greenhouse effect until it gets a little bit warmer. They're not expensive to buy. Now what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll just drop it in here, and it fits perfect. And then I'll give it another little water, because we need to make sure we fully hydrate these seeds. We don't want them to be drying out. And when I've done that, I've also got a few spare pieces of glass kicking about, and I'll just put one on top like that. And that's creating a greenhouse effect within your greenhouse, so you're getting double protection from the cold, and the plastic container is going to magnify the warmth, and the glass is going to keep in some moisture until these seeds have germinated. If you haven't got a piece of glass, then just put some cling film over the top, or a piece of clear plastic, whatever you can lay your hands to. So all we need to do with this now is just pop it to one side and wait. So that's your sunspot dwarf sunflower seeds sown, all ready for spring. They're an attractive border plant. They can be grown in containers quite easily. The kids love them. And they're also really good companion plants for your vegetable patch, because they attract the pollinators. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate the views and the subscriptions. And I'm going to be putting up quite a few more videos as we go through spring and summer. So please hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell. And if you want to see more content like this, you'll know about it as soon as I put up a new video. You take care. Thank you.